Remember, you are on a moving vessel that can sometimes move.
Night one, Hunger for Laughs comedy tour just came off a lovely ferry ride, and we're here in downtown Nanaimo at the beautiful Coast Bastion Inn. Very excited, and get ready for night one at the Cowichan Valley Performing Arts Center. It is our first show of the tour, so all the hard work is done, and now we get to have some fun. And I'm very excited for this year's tour. We got some new acts on there. We got Amos Gill coming in from Australia. Very excited to have this guy, man.
Very few people will put a photo of themselves on Crocs.
Yeah, that's the power move right there. And we've got Yumi Nagashima we've added as well. Been featured on Comedy Central. We got Chris Griffin with us here tonight. He's coming in doing a guest spot. Won Vancouver's funniest comedian. And we've got everyone's favorite stunt magician back for year two, Wes Barker.
I came down to you two and I came down with you, sir.
This is where all the hard work really starts to pay off. You get to go out there, perform, and just have fun with the crowd. Beyonce beat her pants during Amos' skit. We've got a lot of comedy tour. Thank you so much for coming out. 10 years ago when I first started doing stand-up comedy, I was in this marina right here with my parents, and I told them that one day I was going to end up playing at the theater right across the street at the Port Theater in Nanaimo. Sometimes dreams come true. Get in here, brother.
But wait, pick your name.
My first name is Yumi, like you and me.
Hey, happy birthday. I'm Alex.
Good to be back in the city.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I felt nothing but love from each and every one of you.
Kelowna, night number 3 of the Hunger for Laughs comedy tour at the beautiful Kelowna Community Theatre. I'm very excited, man. Kelowna's very near and dear to my heart. It was the first comedy scene to kind of take me in at Dakota's, and it was the first comedy club to ever headline me, which was very cool. Then from there, it's just slowly grown and grown. I went over to the Rotary Arts Center. Now we scaled up and we're here. It's an 850-seater, man. Just the amount of love and support that I get in this community means the world to me. We got 2 new acts on the tour this weekend. We got Brent Ayton filling in for Amos Gill. Brent's a very, very funny comic coming out of Edmonton. I think he's one of the funniest guys. Forever joke writer, super tight. And then we've also got my man from Jokers Canada, Aaron Arya here. This guy's toured all over the country with him, coast to coast, and he's a killer. I'm very excited to show the people of Kelowna what Aaron's got. This is my lovely mother, Coral, who follows me all over the country now that she's retired and sells all of our merchandise.
Give me your best shot.
Dude, halfway through the show, murder it.
Pretty good. And now we're talking here. A little something on it. There we go.
Here we are, Vernon, night number 4 of the Hunger for Laughs comedy tour. Just getting to the beautiful theater here. Very excited to be back in Vernon. Last year was a very fun show. We brought a kid on stage, 12-year-old, for his birthday. Ended up telling a joke, stole the whole show. So hopefully that doesn't happen again tonight and I get to be the star. So if you come on the Hunger for Laughs comedy tour, we guarantee one thing, you will not leave hungry. We're here, Kamloops, night number 1 of 2. Kamloops is so nice, we're doing it twice. We're here, we're getting ready to do the Q to Q, so we're gonna run through. Amazing tech team here. When I make it big, I'm gonna steal Liam and bring him on the road with me, and he's gonna be my guy. Very excited, man. We got like 2 pretty much sold out shows here. Let's get ready to have some fun.
You can hear it. It's all the women screaming.
Night number 2 here in Kamloops, Hunger for Laughs tour. Last night was a pretty full house. Tonight is absolutely packed, completely sold out, not an empty seat in the place. About to have some fun. Kamloops, you are the best. All right, we're about to go on stage and rap battle a monkey. Let's see how this goes. Beautiful Grand Prairie at the Douglas J. Cardinal Theatre. Just traveled all across BC to get here. I'm very excited to be in Grand Prairie. They say that PG is the GP of BC. And that is why I like coming here. Feels like home, you know? It's a very industrial town. I like coming to Grand Prairie. It was actually this very theater was one of the first big theaters, the first theater I ever rented that was over 500 seats. And when I first came here, I think we got like 70 people to come in. I remember being so sad, man. I was so devastated. The most privileged thing you'll hear is I had to sell my jet skis to pay for that show. It was so funny. And now this year, we've got back-to-back sold-out shows. So it means the world to me. I'm very excited, and we're gonna get in this beautiful theater and get to stretch our legs.
Shut up, I get it on the phone. That's very important. It's the president.
So we can do, we're not out of strict on the hour.
How good would it be? I know you guys are very open. Relax.
Thank you for sharing.
Saturday morning, just crushed a sold-out show last night, Grand Prairie, and now we got the convoy loaded up, and we're heading 6-hour drive to Red Deer, the Canadian road life as a comedian. And on top of it, we got some lovely snow.
Wow, look at that.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hungry for laughs? All right, we're here in Red Deer. This is our second night of the Alberta leg, so we just came from Grand Prairie. Had a nice little beautiful drive across the prairies here, and now we're backstage. The theater's starting to fill up now. The lobby's getting full of people. My mom's gonna be wheeling merch out there. I'm very excited. Last year, this was a very, very fun show. One of my favorites. I remember last year I was on stage. Well, before I went on stage, I told Ivan, he was the first one up, I said, hey, be ready, I'm going very short tonight. I'm gonna do 10 minutes tops, we're gonna get you out here right away. And then I was out there, and I was having so much fun. And then this one girl in the front row, I could hear as they're laughing, she just goes, oh my God, he's so funny. And right then, my ego, everything just went, oh, you just wait. I've got so many more jokes. And I stayed out there for like 25 minutes with Ivan just waiting in the wings right over here, just looking at his watch, like, what the hell's going on, Mackenzie? Oh, I felt so bad, but it was worth it. Red Deer, let's do it again tonight.
BC and Alberta, Mackenzie.
All right, Red Deer, you guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for coming out. I love you guys.
This one over here?
Dude, isn't that pretty cool? I think that costs us like $100 every time they do that.
Prince George, we are back here at the CN Center. Last show of the Hunger for Laughs comedy tour, and construction is just underway. You know, there was a hockey game last night, so this crew gets in here at like 11 o'clock at night. They start covering the ice, removing the glass, and then start building the stage and rigging everything out. So it's about noon right now. We'll be back in about 5 hours to do sound check and make sure everything is all ready to go. When I first started doing comedy, I remember taping a flashlight to a pole, and that was our spotlight. And now, look at it. Pretty cool, man. You're never too big to set up your own backdrop, they say.
Is that what they say? You say it.
That's what I say. I really hope one day that I'm not the backdrop setter-upper. You know, that's a good motto for life. You know, if you're gonna wait for everyone to roll the red carpet out for you, you're not gonna get that far. You gotta learn to roll out the red carpet for yourself.
But she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me, but they hate.
Got the J's set up, and look at this. We got a fresh pair of Mr. PG socks for tonight's show. It's very exciting. This is by far the most exciting thing I've ever done in my career. This is the biggest self-produced comedy show in the country, and I'm very proud to say it's held here in Prince George, BC. So thank you, Prince George, for always coming out, supporting, and helping make my dreams come true.
By round of applause, who here has never seen live stand-up comedy before? A couple people. This guy looks like Jelly Roll over here. You see that? Do you guys know Jelly Roll?
I had to take a piss so bad, but I did not think you could afford for me to walk out.
And I was like, yeah, I know.
So I've been walking the seawall every day. 18 hours a day. Yeah, it's gonna. I trusted you.
Love coming up here after West History Month. It's just a plethora of fun.
Walk in the net. Is that what you said?